Welcome to today's video, guys. I'm Ashley Time for a Breather, and in today's video I'm sharing with you another thrift haul. I did take a vacation on thrifting, but then I came back with a vengeance because you know me. I will probably have to do a part 2 to this video because there's just so much good stuff I want to show you guys, but let's get into it. First up, we have a skirt. Now this was $5, but it was half off Blue Tag Day, so $2.50 for a full, it's essentially like a imitation of a wrap skirt, but it's fully sewn that way, so it's almost like a high-low type situation. So definitely a longer skirt. I have been into longer skirts lately, especially ones where it's more of like a high-low type situation, so it's not like fully cutting me off at the ankle because I am a short girly and I do need to be a little bit conscious of like elongating my body, you know? But I love the way this drapes on my body. It just gives me like a little bit of coverage, especially in, you know, the midriff area where I want like a little bit more coverage here and there. But I love the pink color, I love the length, and $2.50, like, can't beat it. Yes, I will be taking that. Guys, look at this romper. Look at how adorable this is while still being a little bit more than like a beach cover-up, more knit type romper or like a crocheted romper. This is like a I'm gonna get some stuff done type romper. And I was actually very surprised because this is Shein. It was $6, so $6 for like a full outfit essentially. Pretty dang good price. But because this is Shein, I thought it might be a little bit see-through because obviously it is white. Shein, we know, does not have the thickest of fabrics in the world ever, but it does have a decent amount of coverage, especially for like my chest area. I probably will still put on some nipple covers, but more like the light single-use ones. I don't need to put on like a full thick one because this actually does a decent job of covering me up, but also like the flowiness of this whole fit. Obviously, I can't really wear this right now, but you know I love shopping out of season. It is one of the best ways to get the greatest deals in the thrift store. Thrift stores are just like every other retailer. They price things according to season. So again, $6 for this. If this was in like warmer weather and especially like the beginning of spring, this would probably be almost like 10 bucks. But I love that this doesn't cut me off in a weird way because I'm a very short person. Most of my shortness comes from my torso. A lot of times when things have a built-in waistline, a lot of times they'll cut me like right here at like my thickest area, which again is not what anyone ever really wants. But this one has a good proportion. It's still loose and flowy while still being like a little bit of that like classy moment, you know what I mean? So super happy to wear this next spring. Guys, you may think this is the most boring purchase of this video, but you would be wrong because what do people never want to donate or give up out of their wardrobe? Their basics. You use them again and again. Once you find the brand, the color, and the fit you want, you do not go back. You just buy what you need and then continue on. So when it comes to something as basic as a black legging, pretty decently hard to find in the thrift store that are comfortable as well as the fit I want. I'm a super high rise type girl. I do not do any mid rise and most certainly no low rise. That's not even in my dictionary. I don't know what that is. So these are a pair of Old Navy leggings that I got for $6. And guys, I was at Old Navy the other day and I was also at a outlet mall. It wasn't an outlet Old Navy, but even the normal stores in those types of malls tend to have like everything on more of a sale than even normal Old Navy because you know Old Navy loves a sale more than they love anything. And leggings, they're like, how are they $40 to $60 at Old Navy? I don't understand. That's basically like a Fabletics price these days, so I don't know what they're trying to do, especially since, let's be real, Old Navy is not the most premium of quality brand. But I do have a pair of compression, like high-waisted Bermuda shorts that I have loved for many years, which is why I went to Old Navy to begin with, but I wasn't paying that much money for black leggings. Like, no thank you. So $6 for these, and guys, there is like nothing wrong with these. They even have like mesh panels in here which tend to grab on to like anything and everything and any other type of like filling when you wash them, but these look brand spanking new. $6 for like $40 leggings. I don't even know what that discount is, but I know it's a big one. So definitely happy to have these. Again, basics are such a hard thing to find, especially when it comes to black leggings in the thrift store. I'll find the perfect length, the perfect rise, and they'll be black, but then I'll like pull them off the rack and I notice they have like a fluorescent zebra print pattern on the butt or like along the leg or something. I'm like, okay, no wonder these are here. $6 for these for something I'm gonna wear continuously like pretty much most days, definitely a steal. Speaking of costumes, guys, I picked up this shirt. This is from Gap and it was originally $8, but I got half off for $4. But I'm not super someone who's into like plaid, checkered, like that whole vibe. Honestly, most patterns I'm not really into. I prefer to color block if anything. But when I saw this specifically, it is checkered with black, white, and pink. Three of my most favorite colors, like I could not believe it. And I think I'm gonna do maybe like a little bit of like a cowgirl, country girl type moment for Halloween this year. Mostly because I just don't feel like putting in a lot of work, I'm gonna be honest. I've been basically remodeling my apartment, so I've just been a little bit preoccupied. But especially since I picked up something that is in my like normal colorways that I wear every day. Even though this was for a Halloween costume, again, I can wear it outside of Halloween if I really feel. If I start getting into like a checkered mood category, especially in the fall, like that's generally when these types of prints do the best. So might be seeing me with this even as like a shacket type situation with maybe just like a light pink tank top underneath and a pair of jeans. I think that'd be like a little bit of retro, like kind of like the 90s who cares type retro, you know what I mean? $4, especially for a Gap shirt, is like unheard of. And again, there's nothing wrong with the shirt. Another steal, especially when it comes to like the Halloween category. Up next, guys, we all love LBDs for a reason. They are one of the most critical staples in any closet if you are someone that likes to wear dresses. And I saw this one for $6. It's unbranded, but I love this because not only is it like ruched, it's double layered. Again, the Sheins, the Romwees, even honestly these days like the Nasty Gals of the world, the Fashion Novas, they have cute clothes, but they don't have thick clothes, which kind of really defeats the purpose for me, because like if I have to wear clothing under the clothing I've bought, then I've bought two things of clothing, I might as well just have bought one to begin with. But this is so thick and it's really stretchy, and the ruching on it just makes my body look so incredibly amazing. A pair of like over the knee boots with this and like a little jacket, because it is a halter top. I could still rock this look right now if I wanted to have like a little bit of a scanty moment, but definitely include those layers. This is Michigan. Fall is actually cold out here, so definitely gonna need a jacket and like some even long socks under my boots. And $6 for a full outfit, I mean, you can't go wrong. All right, guys, I think this is gonna be the last clothing item of this video. This is an $8 dress, and guys, it is new with tags. Definitely cannot beat it. It is from Planet Gold. I don't know what that is, to be completely honest, but really, I'm not really into buying brands for the sake of them being brands. I definitely do not like logo wear, you know what I mean? And I have tried on very expensive garments before and they felt super cheap, so I'm like, what am I spending my money on? I mean, sometimes they are worth it, like you can tell the quality when you put something on, but sometimes they're not. So brands don't really mean a whole lot to me, especially since I'm not a reseller. But I love the color of this dress. I mean, is there a more perfect color dress for me? I do not think so. I love me a Barbie pink, you guys know that. And especially with this one, since I am someone who does not like wearing a bra, I definitely have to look for coverage up here. And this is double lined, as well as it has a full foam cup in it. Super happy about that. Don't have to worry about wearing any undergarments on top. Love it. And this makes my body again look so incredibly banging and beautiful. $8 for a full outfit, a new with tags outfit. Where else can you get that? Especially for the quality of like the double layering. Can't get it really anywhere but the thrift store. So guys, I'm telling you, if you do not thrift a lot of your clothing, make sure you check out your local thrift store before you go click, click, click and buying it online, because you might be surprised at the quality you can get from the thrift store. You guys know I just live for thrifting. If you love this video, then please show me some love by clicking that subscribe button. Not only does it make sure you get more of the content you enjoy, it does help keep my dream alive. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring you so many videos, so thank you so much for your support. Back to the video. All right, I have a bunch of accessories I got recently. Let's start with this Liz Claiborne bag. This I was a little bit torn on, because one, it was $10, so not the cheapest thing, definitely not the most expensive for a bag, even a bag at the thrift store, because a lot of them these days are very expensive, even if they're not a name brand one. So again, price may not equal quality, but I did love the color and just kind of like the overall aesthetic of this. It has like the Liz Claiborne thing on the front here, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it is like decently subdued. It's not like a Gucci print, you know what I mean? And my litmus test for any bag, wallet, anything like that is, will my phone fit in it? Because I love me a cute micro mini bag, but it is just not functional. And if I don't have my phone on on me at all times, I basically self-destruct. And I just kind of love, this is very shiny, fake, leathery or crocodile of this. I don't even know what this print is, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have no idea. I just know I like it. Kind of like the overall like plasticiness of it generally turns me off in most accessories. But for some reason, I'm kind of liking the cheapness of this. I don't know. I don't know if I can explain that. Sometimes when you look like you don't try, it makes you look the best of all. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the vibe I'm going for here. And especially, this is definitely like, I guess, small into mid-size bag. I love doing this type moment. I hate, guys, I don't understand women who are like, you know, they have the shoulder bag and it's literally like right up in your pit. And I'm just like, how do your bags start smelling like armpit after a while? I mean, like, I know you're wearing deodorant, presumably, but I don't know if I like trust myself, especially if I'm like out shopping for multiple hours, you know what I mean? But I thought this was super cute. I don't have a ton of red bags. I more have red evening wear, like the sleek slender type bags. So to have something that's a little bit more of like an everyday, especially even in like an all black outfit, like a pop of red can just really make it seem like you did something without having to exert much energy at all, which again, I am so here for these days. I don't have a lot of time on my hands. I don't know about you, but 10 bucks for a bag like this, definitely worth it. Look at this bag, guys. This was 8 bucks. It's from Art Class. I have no idea what that is. It does say it was 16 bucks and it looks like it might have been a Target tag. I'm gonna be honest, I think this was marketed as a children's bag in some capacity. Not that it matters. I mean, to be completely honest, I can fit into a lot of kids' shoes because I wear like a 5.5 shoe. So I'm out here rocking kids fashion all the time. But I thought this was so cute. I'm probably gonna take this strap off because this gives like camera bag strap, which is not what I'm really going for. Let me, hold on. Let me just take this. I don't even know if this actually went with this to begin with, to be honest. I guess I have a free strap now, not gonna hate. All right, there we go, looking a little bit more classy. I fell in love with this bag because it reminds me of an old bowling bag specifically. And my family was really big bowlers back when I was a little kid. So definitely used to the aesthetic, but kind of just like more of like a retro vibe without being like a super heavy bag. Cause I'm not like an extra large bag type of girl, unless it's like a tote bag, cause I actually have to carry things, you know what I mean? I don't like the whole outfit being like a super wide bag, but again, needed my phone to fit in it, got it on it. So 8 bucks even for a kid's bag that I'm gonna rock every day, definitely worth it. Last bag, guys. This is not really a bag that I plan on wearing. If you have been on this channel for a decent amount of time, you know I collect intricate beaded bags, and when I saw this one specifically, I have never seen this type of beading on a bag. It's more chunky mixed with the super micro beads. So just see like sheer amount of time this must have taken to create is just, it blows my mind. Like I could never, I couldn't like meticulously do this for hours. Like kudos to whoever made this bag, to whoever designed this bag. It is beautiful and it was only $4. Cannot beat it. And I have new white walls, so I'm thinking of displaying my beaded bags on the walls in like a empty picture frame with like the bag smack dab in the middle of it and doing kind of like a collage of that. I'm really into that, especially since, again, I love collecting them. I have many of them and I love displaying them because they're so pretty and it makes me appreciate clothing on a different level because, again, the craftsmanship of it, it is just something I can never do, so I really admire it. And $4 for this, that's gonna be such a beautiful art piece. Like, I cannot ask for more. First pair of shoes, guys, we have these Valentino knockoffs. These are actually from Charlotte Russe. Charlotte Russe was my go-to back in my college days, especially because they always had like dollar underwear bins, and I refused to buy packs of underwear at that point. I have most certainly changed nowadays, but these shoes are actually a really nice dupe dupe of the Valentinos, especially since they are all black and then the studs are even more of like a gunmetal. So it's more of like a subdued, not like the most harsh, because the original ones have like tan and beige on them and gold. Not really for me, not my thing. But these ones were only $8. $8 for a pair of like black pumps, but definitely pumps that have like a little bit of something more in them, you know what I mean? Definitely worth it. $8, couldn't ask for more. Look at these wild shoes. I am going to definitely poke my own eye out with these at some point, but these are from THRIFT and they are also new with tags, and these were also only $8. Definitely a steal. They don't have the original price on them or anything, so I'm not really sure THRIFT pricing. I assume it's more of like a Fashion Nova kind of pricing, but either way, $8 for a pair of new with tag shoes. I ain't gonna scoff at that. THRIFT is obviously more catered toward larger women, and I am someone, I cannot wear boots, like calf high or higher boots that aren't specifically wide leg because I have a chunky calf, I have a chunky thigh. I can't wear normal boots, it kind of sucks. But also I have a wide in the front foot, so I do generally have to get like a 5.5 or 6 wide, which are pretty difficult to find. But THRIFT seems to make all of their shoes a little bit more wide than an average shoe. So definitely something I love, especially with something that's like, I don't know if you've ever worn a shoe, even if you don't have wide feet and they're a sandal and your toesies are hanging off the sides of it because it's such like a narrow front shoe, and generally means it was like poorly designed, because like some of these I'm like no person's foot would ever fit on them, nor are there supports holding your foot back so it doesn't slide all the way off. But THRIFT's got me on lock. They know exactly what I want here. These are obviously inspired by, I forget the name of the brand, but it's like Renee something, because they're known for this type of up the ankle situation. And I do love that since these are more of like a strappy little number, I love having me like at least an ankle strap, but hey, I'll take a whole up the calf type strap to like really keep them on my foot. And they're a beautiful rainbow crystal bedazzly sparkly for $8, new with tags, sparkles, rainbow, wide foot. I mean, what else could I ask for? Guys, I give you permission to scold me for this last pick here. These are a pair of $8 shoe dazzle shoes, which looking at them, don't they look lovely? So pretty. And then you realize that they're sparkly. And then if you have been on this channel, you know, I am someone who is anti-glitter. I don't like little flecks of glitter because generally they are not secured to the garment enough, which means my house is gonna be covered in glitter. And you know, once it gets in your house, it just never goes away. It is with you for life. It will stay with you even after you die somehow. And these ones are essentially loose glitter slapped on a shoe. A lot of it has already fallen off. Like, I just got this whole day, I got pretty much all these shoes in the exact same day. The thrift gods were really with me that day, especially in the shoe department. I just got caught up in the hype. I did. Even someone who's been thrifting for so long, I just get caught up every now and then. And these are definitely a regret, not because they aren't a gorgeous, stunning, in great condition shoe, but just because of the whole glitter thing. But especially the color of these. It's a wine, like very dark burgundy, which I'm usually not that kind of girl. If I'm gonna wear like a red color, it's gonna be like a true bright red. Something about these were just so sultry, and the classic like stiletto pump, and they're in such great condition. Again, for $8, like it got me. I might just take a picture of these and then donate them again, to be honest. A lot of this glitter has already fallen off. It is in me, it is in my house everywhere. I just can't go on. So I'll just say a total loss on the $8 because they'll be going back to the thrift store pretty quick. But just so you know, even a seasoned thrifter like myself can get caught up. So if you do not feel bad. If you love thrifting, you love the rush of a good find. So definitely something not to be mad at. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you want to see another one of my videos, then just click over here and I'll catch you next time. Bye.